my name is Britton Shoemaker and I'm from Lakey ISD. Today I will be giving my group speech on the Acadia Center. The Acadia Center is a nonprofit organization that specializes in bringing renewable, clean, carbon-free energy to America and reducing our dependence on the use of oil and natural gas. America used in 2017 alone 27.11 trillion cubic feet of oil and natural gas. With that kind of use, mixed with the growth of America, how much longer will our oil and natural gas reserves last, and how much more can the environment take? Over the past 100 years or so, the climate has risen about 1 degree. In the past 100 years or so also, energy has become more of a necessity than ever. Many of our methods are still the same, like burning fossil fuels and natural gas. With a new era and new problems, calls for a new solution. Mr. Daniel L. Sosland, the president of the Acadia Center, and his team have a vision to make the U.S. much less dependent on oil and natural gas and start moving towards more efficient forms of energy. The ever-growing team has a vision. Their efforts are projected to cut emissions by up to 80% by the year 2050. Energy production is one of the leading contributors to climate change. At the same time, the need for energy is constantly rising. Therefore, the time for a clean, renewable energy source is now. The Acadia Center team is engaged in short and long-term implementations, updates, and the monitoring of their systems. The team has developed 6 key systems that would work together to ultimately cut emissions substantially. Number 1, energy efficient demand-side management. Number 2, clean energy and carbon markets. Number 3, grid modernization and utility reform. Number 4, electrification of buildings and transportation. Number 5, climate and energy analysis. And number 6, public engagement. Energy efficiency demand-side management is obtaining high-caliber investments into clean and renewable energy sources. With high investments in clean fuel and clean energy, those companies would grow. Clean energy and carbon markets is cleaning up oil and fuel by enhancing and implementing renewable energy sources. Grid modernization and utility reform is the plan to replace and fix outdated equipment, rules, and laws regarding clean energy. In order to complete everything, you must start from the bottom and work your way up. Electrification of transportation and buildings is in regard to powering, heating, and cooling buildings and cars using low or no carbon energy. Climate and energy analysis, or CLEAN Center, is how people will be informed. A professional analysis will be conducted and will be used to fight misinformation and support their case in fighting for clean energy. And number 6, public engagement is trying to get people to join their cause. With clean energy in place, the law in their favor, and people fighting for their cause, clean energy is possible. I will now introduce Ms. Haley Spaniel, a sophomore in Lakey. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Haley Spaniel, and I am a sophomore from Lakey ISD. I'm going to talk about the needs of the Acadia Center. Like any other nonprofit organization, the Acadia Center needs funding, from money to supplies. The Acadia Center, as you know, is trying to build a clean, competitive, environmental, sustainable economies by data-driven research. The work at state and regional levels. All this innovation cannot happen without us working together. If you don't have the money, you could always provide your time and efforts as a volunteer. Not only are you impacting yourself, but you're impacting your community. You do it for bigger reasons than just yourself. Now, yes, volunteering is good, but every organization for it to work has to have money. Just donations can help tremendously. From $1 to $100, everything helps. Manpower is another thing the Acadia Center needs. It's not a one-man job. For them to work and grow, it has to be like an army behind them. So if you can get behind this amazing project, volunteer your time. Another vital thing for the Acadia Center is supplies. They need the supplies to build all their things to produce clean energy. The number of supplies they need cost a lot of money, so if people are willing to donate supplies, it will cut a great amount of the cost. The Acadia Center relies on its donors and foundations to finance its works. Also, the Acadia Center has many places they work from, like Rhode Island, Connecticut, Canada, Federal US, Maine, Massachusetts, Northeast, Vermont, New York, and New Hampshire. When you donate money, it goes to these things: building clean energy houses, windmills, and solar panels. First and foremost, by giving the Acadia Center you will be able to support a cause that will better your future. Also, if you feel it will make you feel very empowered by making the world cleaner, this is a perfect organization to donate. And when you donate, you can help without being physically involved. You might not be able to build or be directly in the Acadia Center, but you're helping remedy the problem at hand, which is creating a cleaner environment for your children and grandchildren. Another benefit of donating to the Acadia Center, it provides you will have a good feeling that you helped not only your future, but the people around you's futures too. If possible, you could donate your time to the cause, because that's just as important as money. Having the manpower, as I said earlier, is half of the battle. Also, one benefit of donating that you will find useful is tax reduction. You will see a slight reduction in your own income tax, and possibly more money in your own pocket, because you were able to deduct the amount you donated to an Internal Revenue Service approved charity. Now I give you 5 reasons to give to the Acadia Center. Giving to any charity, especially the Acadia Center, helps strengthen your personal values, because improving everyone's lives, to many people, it is a privilege, and it comes with its own sense of obligations. Giving to the Acadia Center is more impactful than you realize, because it shows the people around you that they can do it too, which will bring even more donations to the Acadia Center. It also shows your children the importance of clean energy and how donating their time and money will really help. You could cause a domino effect, because you